In order to play the Pokemon games a little bit early, you need to change the region or country to countries like Australia or Japan. Now, Japan is out of the question if you don't know Japanese, because like probably when you're gonna download something from the Japan region, the game is gonna be in Japanese, so we don't want that. For Australia, you're gonna get the English version, of course. And the reason Australia is because in Canada, for example, here, let's say if it's 12 AM now, in Australia, it's gonna be 16 hours after that. Meaning that people in Australia get to play the games 16 hours early than people at Eastern Time like Canada and the US. So that's the reason why we're doing this, okay? So the first thing we need to do, step 1, is to make a Nintendo account. So you need to go to the Nintendo website and create an account. Now, in the account that you create, it's pretty simple, but the most important thing is that you make sure that your country or region is Australia. So that's the most important. If you put that somewhere else, you got this all wrong. So make sure that is Australia. So that is step number 1. After you have your new account set, the second thing is you need to go to your Nintendo Switch and go to the new user, where you're gonna say create a new user, right? And then it's gonna give you a select an icon. So you'd select an icon, and after that you will enter your nickname. In our case, it's PokemonFM. And then it will ask you if you want to link this to a Nintendo account. Now, you already created your new Nintendo account for Australia. So all that you have to do now is link it. So it's gonna ask you to sign in using an email address or sign an ID. You did that. So you just do it. You put your email in and you link it. After you have successfully linked your Nintendo account, it's time to purchase the game. So you go to Brilliant Diamond, for example, you click on funds, and then you have 3 ways to purchase. First one is credit card, second one is Nintendo eShop card, third one is PayPal. Now, in most cases, your credit card and PayPal might really not work if you live outside of Australia, because your bank account will probably not be Australian. However, your bank might actually work there, so you need to try and see. If in case it doesn't, then your only option is to go to the Nintendo eShop card, which is basically a Nintendo gift card. Now, in here, what's important is because your account is in Australia, the gift card should be Australian. So if you live in the US, you cannot go to Amazon, which is USA, and purchase your gift card from there. It will not work because everything should be Australian, right? So you need to go to a website that's Australian. For example, maybe Amazon Australia or Best Buy Australia or anything Australia. You can select there. I'm not sure if they have Best Buy in Australia, but you got the gist. Okay? So that's what you really need to do in this case. And once you're set, you have the code. You can put the code in one of the gift card and you can make the purchase. Now, make sure that there's a lot of sites over there, but we live in a world which is full of scammers. So make sure when you see a site you don't know, do your research, make sure that it is legit. If it's not legit, do not risk it. That's my advice. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. If you liked the video, drop us a like, subscribe if you guys new, and see you in the next video.